Do we really need that? You know, let's be honest here. Good day, everybody. Black coffee, sugarless. That's the way to go. Gets the job done. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a new video. I just wanted to make an update for the channel, for everybody who's curious, and just share some stuff about life because I'm finally ready to be here, one-to-one with you guys. It's time, okay? Let's talk a little bit about life real quick. Let's get that out of the way because there's more important things. Life is fascinating. It's crazy. It's unpredictable. But if there's anything I've learned through my experiences in the past year, it's that you can change the conversation with yourself up here. May not be the most upfront thing to do, but once you realize that's what you can do to aid yourself, change the conversation up here mentally, everything changes. Let me introduce a good book to you guys. Sorry for the profound language. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. Wake up. If you're feeling down and depressed or you have something, you know what I've realized? Don't accept it. Don't willingly accept your situation. Don't accept it as a character flaw. Don't think it's who you are because nothing is actually who you are. I'm not trying to get all philosophical and deep here and shit, but really, you are subject to change and you're defined every day by what you choose to do and how you decide to think. And when you realize that you can change the conversation and get those negative thoughts and ideas out of your head. If you're depressed, gosh, I'm sorry, I really am. I've been feeling depressed myself and I've decided, you know what? I'm done being depressed. I'm putting my foot down. I'm not willingly accepting to live a life of depression anymore. And so I'm now accepting help, accept that you have some sort of problem, and accept what you need to do to fix it. Create small achievable goals to get to the point that you want to be. And that is something I've came to learn in accordance with this book and just in my own experiences with, you know, past relationships and whatnot. And now I'm willing to do something to fix it. Not just make music where I express myself because it temporarily makes me feel alright. Change your situation. I had a day at work the other day that really opened my eyes. I was feeling super low. I felt like a shitty human being. I didn't even want to step out of my cave. I couldn't look up from the ground. My anxiety, my heart was beating. I was getting pale. I was literally making myself sick because of the anxiety that I was dealing with or I had created. Now, I'm not going to say that mental illness does not exist because it very much does, and so many people deal with it, and I even to a degree deal with it. I'm getting my own help for it. But I've realized there is a mass amount of things I am in control of, and you don't even realize it. You don't even think about it. You just accept it. You accept your shitty situation to such a degree that that's your life. Think past your shitty situation if you're in one. Think what could be. Push yourself out of your bounds, out of your limits. Sometimes it's harder said than done, but get yourself thinking that way first and foremost. Change the conversation that you have. It's so crazy because almost all of it is subconscious when you actually break it down. You know, if you're facing similar things, I'm not saying get your shit together, you know, because I'm still facing it myself and I'm going through and it's pretty clear as I dropped. My YouTube channel dropped. I've had sad songs, I've not been my charismatic self. I don't have interest to make videos. I don't have interest to play Nintendo games and video games. I barely have enough interest to just get up some days. And I'm working on that right now. Really, you guys. This is fantastic. I don't even read books, all right? It's a good book. And this isn't a shill for this book, by the way. This has broader perspectives here. Anyways, with that in mind, I just wanted to share with you guys that the one thing I've been dealing with, I'm finally over. I'm finally getting past. No, I'm not finally getting past. I am past it. over the hill, as they say, over the mountain. I've crossed it, and I have many more mountains to cross. But you know what? You got to start trekking. You got to start the journey. You can't just sit in your freaking hut waiting and waiting and waiting for something to eventually push you out of there. It's all subconscious when you break it down. And that is one of the most hardest things to fight, because no one can help you with it but yourself. There's medications and stuff that you can take to help you, but it's all going to take place in yourself. So, you guys, I'm back. How's everybody doing? I'm feeling great. I'm feeling fantastic. And I haven't even gone to my clinic appointment yet that I had scheduled, because I do have some bigger problems at bay that I'm facing. But I'm just glad to say that I am over my problems that I have been facing. For any of you guys following me along this past year, through all the ups and downs, whatever, I feel fantastic. And you just got to realize what you got to do and actually write your steps down to success, to where you want to be. And I still have a far ways to go. I'm not saying I'm jumping back and making YouTube videos and Pixel News or anything. I'm just saying I finally completed step 1, and that is to get over the hurdle that is blocking you from progressing any further in life, for keeping yourself in whatever situation you are content with. Whether it might not even be the shittiest situation, but if you're content with where you're at, and I've been content working a mediocre job, I've been content with a mediocre car, I've been content with being by myself and not getting out and doing things that I love and getting by in life, and I'm not content that way anymore. I'm ready to be happy and thrive and succeed. And if you guys go and listen to my music at all, Shadows in the Booth, it's a mixtape that I've been writing for the past year that covers depression, heartbreak, all the downs that come with that. And if you're going through it, definitely give it a listen, because I've gone through that stuff and I've wrote music, and that helped me. It's like poetry. It's writing it down. It's getting your thoughts out, and then it just makes you feel good when it all comes together. In terms of the YouTube channel, guys, we're almost to 20,000 subscribers. We've been sitting at this like 19,200 to 300 point for a good minute now. It's pretty funny, actually. I don't really care about the numbers anymore. I don't care about money on YouTube anymore. I just don't care. I'm at a point where it's like, hey, if I'm gonna take the time to make videos and make something, it's gonna be something that I enjoy and that I can look back on and enjoy later on, or whatever. Who cares about views? Views, you're chasing freaking nothing, dude. You're chasing nothing. Get some actual substantial meat in your life. Something actually worthy to you as a person. And that's not views. That's not subscribers or just these inflated numbers. I mean, get to know people. Get actual relationships developed. Get involved with the community. I mean, I just see so much. Once you clear your head and tell yourself that you're actually done and you've taken the steps to do it, this fog light kind of clears out of your world, and you can like see like the sun and everything again. It's like, whoa, is there really a world out there like this? Like a utopia? Like, what is this out here? No. And I don't want to be that same guy was a year ago on YouTube. I'm not the same person I was at all. I've changed a lot as a person, I think, as we all do over time, but it's just major events that cause you to change, for the better or for the worse, whatever it may be. But you know what? Get down and get dirty with it. If you need something to change and you're not happy, start writing the little tiny steps down that you need to. And really, I cannot recommend this book enough. I don't even, like I said, I don't even like to read, but muchísimo. And I'm only on chapter 4. With the YouTube channel, I do have a video series I am planning, and I'm probably going to be working on today. Well, I'm not probably, I am going to. See, there's a difference in how you approach what you're going to do with the situation. Don't set yourself up for a future that you might not be willing to, actually do. Say right now, I'm going to do it. to this moment, I'm going to do it. Just like this video, I said I'm going to make this video, and here I am recording this video, and I feel great about it. So, I have an idea for a series called In Retrospect. It's kind of like Pixel Impressions. However, I play a game for 30 minutes to an hour, classic video games. Classic games I may or may not have played as a child. Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, whatever. And then I just go and I talk about it. And I look back at the game in retrospect, the mechanics of the game, you know, what the game means anymore nowadays in 2018, you know. Does it still even stand up as a fun game to play? Or is it just there's other shit you could be playing that's better? Because there's just so many games out there. The problem is, it's like, okay, I'm playing this game, but could I be enjoying another game more? Because, I mean, you can't play every game in your lifetime. I mean, I guess you could if you really tried, but you know what I mean. There's so many games to play nowadays, and I don't think we had that problem as much back in the classic video game eras. It's like every console that comes out, there's more and more and more and more games that you could potentially be playing. So are these games actually fun? I'm gonna go and play them, kind of have a perspective review on them, and it should be kind of cool. It's gonna be really laid back and chill. I plan on bringing on maybe a beverage, just to try out a beverage, whether it's a beer or some sort of drink or some sort of soda or whatever. I'm pretty inspired by Fantavision on that part. I really like the sound when he opens his drink and drinks it. As weird as it sounds, it's cool to me, and I'd like to replicate that. Anyways, guys, I hope you are having a good life. I hope some of my advice can sit with you. Again, listen to Shadows in the Booth. It's not out yet, but there's a bunch of singles out. I'm currently about to burn some CDs just to have a physical copy for myself. And Shadows in the Booth is actually coming to a climax, as my life has. So Shadows in the Booth is really following my turn of events. So now that I've changed my perspective, and I am now changing my mind and my subconscious, the music's going to change, the message is going to change. It's going to be more motivational. It's like you're going to understand and relate, and then you're going to get motivated to fix it and be a bigger person. So you guys, that's my update today. Welcome to TCPixel in 2018, man. It's crazy. There's going to be some changes. I'm not going to upload consistently. I'm not going to do a lot of the same videos I used to, and if that's a problem for you, go ahead and you can unsubscribe. Really, I don't need the negativity. I understand you guys came here for a certain reason, and I'm just saying, as a creator, I am sorry to let you down, but I'm pursuing me now. I'm not pursuing what you guys want in particular. It's my YouTube channel. It was just supposed to be it's just supposed to be a fun thing, and that's what I'm going to choose for it to be. Apologies if I offended anybody, but I really don't care. And yeah, you guys, so that's the update. Tell me what you guys think about the retrospective, in retrospect video. Let me know if you guys have jammed out to the Shadows in the Booth tunes, and you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out.